Southwest Florida, welcome back to Lee Pitts Live. We are here, Johnny on the spot, as they say, at the event of this month of July. It's the Haitian American Coalition of Southwest Florida's grand opening of its new location, headquarters. Also here is a grand opening of Jaquette and Associates Bookkeeping and Business Services under the leadership of Beatrice Jaquette. Anybody is here. We're downstairs at the reception part. The office buildings are on the third floor, the offices, so you want to contact them for all your services and get involved. One of the persons who wrote one of the first checks, I'm going to find out what she wrote the first check for, but I know she wrote one of the first checks. It's the school board chair, Debbie Jordan, who's a huge friend of Lee Pitts Live, and whenever we want her on the show, she comes over. Welcome to Lee Pitts Live, Debbie.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Debbie, I'm going to ask you to bring that microphone a little closer to your mouth.
Got it.
And we're good to go. We're drowning out the music.
Okay.
Debbie, that first check, tell us about that.
No, well, when they started at the Haitian American Club years ago, I was actually the very first member.
Really?
I was, because I really believed that it was something that we really needed here in our community.
So for you to have been a part of the early days, I remember I was the first person to interview Beatrice, and she tells everybody that, because it wasn't popular then. It's
Right.
popular now.
Yes.
To see it come from, say, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when all of it started, to come to now them having a physical headquarters, and to have all these people come out for the ribbon cutting, what in your mind, just how you see this?
Well, to me, it just shows how our community is. So the population of our community, the Haitian population is huge. And the fact that they're a small business, I think is great, because the small businesses that's America. So we need to make sure that we support each other. And I definitely want to make sure that we're coming out here and supporting Beatrice on this and the coalition, because we're all in this together. Mm-hmm. So whatever it takes, we need to make sure that we are doing it as a community.
With your eyes on education,
yes.
How does an organization like the Haitian Coalition of Southwest Florida, Haitian American Coalition, how does that tie into the education movement?
Well, I think how it can tie in is the fact that because of our population and our children in our schools, they can assist us in helping us disseminate information that is definitely what these parents need. So when we have the communication gap, that can be part of our communication as
Right.
far as tying that together.
And they also do a great job of getting scholarships, I've noticed, as
Yes.
well. You got a chance to go upstairs?
I did.
Talk about what you saw upstairs in terms of the office space and how it's all. Was it very impressive or not?
Well, I was very impressed with it. It's a side-by-side, so they have the Haitian American Coalition at one door. So you knock on one door and you get greeted by someone from the coalition. On the other door will be Beatrice's offices. They're beautiful, they're bright, very inviting, and I just hope that everybody will use their services.
You mentioned Beatrice Jaquette. She's the person a lot of people identify with the Haitian American community here. She does such a great job on education, immigration, just a whole lot of things she gets out in front on. What's your overall thoughts about Beatrice Jaquette and her contribution to Lee County?
Well, I think it's been huge. She's been engaged ever since the beginning, and she has brought people on. She brings people together. And she's not afraid to get out there and be in front of whomever. So I think that she's going to continue to grow this.
Mm-hmm. Before we let you go, 2022 is rapidly coming.
It is.
Can you break some news? Will you be running for Lee County School Board in 2022?
I haven't filed, but yes, I will.
Okay.
I will be doing that.
Got some breaking news here. Debbie Jordan will be running.
I will.
What's your district?
My district is District 4, which consists of actually where we're sitting right now. So it's Fort Myers, North Fort Myers, and Cape Coral.
Now, in the school board election, it's at large, if I'm not mistaken. No.
No.
Or they vote on yours is by district.
Right. So we have 5 seats that are district-wide, and then 2 are the whole county.
Okay.
Yes.
So Run, Debbie, run.
I will be. I'll be knocking on your door.
Okay? I want you to look into that camera and say something to Beatrice and everybody who's associated with this great event tonight.
Beatrice, I wish you and your counterparts, the Haitian Coalition, all the luck in the world. And thank you for doing what you do.
You heard it right here on Lee Pitts Live. We'll be back with more interviews on the red carpet.